Atlanta, I appreciate that. I would give you a hug too as well. I do need a hug. I'm here alone by myself in this big house, but what's it called? It's a lot going on with me. A lot. You guys don't even understand that. You guys don't even get it. There's a lot going on, y'all. A lot going on. The most. I want to say the most going on. There's something over my head that I just won't even speak about because there's a lot going on in my head. You guys wouldn't even understand. It's something really big. It's something really big. It's something really huge that now it's like, okay, yeah, I've gone through things, but this is like something that I'm really going through, and it's got me a little depressed and it's got me a little sad. So I'm a little sad. I'm a little down. I'm a little depressed. And it is what it is. I have to do what I have to do as a man to take care of it, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Like you guys won't understand. Majority of my viewers, I go through a lot, but this is something that's definitely more than a lot. So I have to do what I have to do, and yeah, see where it takes me and stuff like that. So hopefully. I use plastic straws. The reason why I use plastic straws is because it's to prevent for me to get cavities underneath these. I'm sorry, I'm not bougie. I don't have a metal straw. I forgot they have metal straws. I didn't think of that. I bet a metal straw would be a lot better. I'll think about that next time when I go to TJ Maxx or Ross or something like that. But yeah, no. The plastic straw is when I drink soda, and it's to prevent from me to get any cavities or any decaying, any tooth decaying, or any gum infections or anything like that. Just so I can get the drink just to go down my throat instead of me swishing around my mouth. Because I have a problem where I like to swish the soda around my mouth. That's my problem. I don't know. Some people just don't understand how much of a good person Kayla was towards me. Some people don't understand how much of a good person she is. And some people don't understand how much of a good mom she is towards her son. She's a great person. She's an amazing person. She's a very loving person. She takes care of business. She's a very, very good, nurturing woman. For anyone to talk down on Kayla, I don't understand it. Kayla's been the best woman I've ever been with. The best woman I've ever had. Kayla literally is a good person. She's a great person. Kayla's always done things for me, always made sure I was okay. She always made sure that I was not into the wrong circle or not into the wrong people or not into the wrong things. Kayla made sure that I was okay because she knew that I could be, took it for granted for or took advantage of. But instead, she actually was a good person to me, and she didn't take advantage of me. She never did anything to make me feel less than a person. Kayla's a very good person, a very good person. Actually, this time I'm actually going to change. I had a big wide awakening that a lot of people, you guys don't even know, that I had to see, that I'm currently going through right now. Guys, you have no idea what is going on and why I'm going through so much. There's a lot of things that I'm going through. I'm being targeted in the worst way possible. I didn't think this was even possible, but it is. So yeah, it's not that I want to. It's not even that I want to change. It's that I have to change. I have to become a better person, better man, better father, better everything. Because if I don't, then my life is just gonna go downhill, and there's not gonna be no more Fly, for a while. So I have to make sure that I do change, and I have to make sure that I do, because I'm not the type of person that, oh yeah, I go through this and then boom, I get what I want. Boom, once that's done, I'm not going through anymore. Then I'm gonna go back to the old me. No, I'm not that type of person. I'm the type of person that if I'm going through so much like how I am right now, where it's bottled up, that once I fix it, I'm completely changing and I'm becoming a better person. And I'll do whatever it takes for me to become a better person. That's the type of man I am. A lot of you guys don't understand that, but yeah. A lot of times when I said I was going to change in the past, it was just me talking because it wasn't like a thing where I was like, going through what I'm going through now, where I had a wide awakening. No, now I've had a huge wide awakening, and now I have to really, really change. So I have to do what I have to do to change, and I have to I have to do what it takes to change. So, yeah, that's basically it. And that's pretty much what I have to do. So, yeah. Yep, karma hit me real hard. So, I need to lay in the bed that I made, basically. Karma got to me. I'll admit to that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So it is what it is. That's what happened. So I got humbled, and that's what it is. All right, y'all. So today's my 3rd day of sobriety. I'm finally doing it. I'm doing a good job. Everything's fine. Everything's all good and dandy. You know what I'm saying? Of course I have some stress going on, some anxiety going on, but I'm doing pretty good. Better than being miserable, and I'm just, I'm standing tall. That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to become a better man, not just for me, but for my kids and for my wife, Kayla, that I should have done right the whole entire time, and I didn't. I made a huge mistake, and I should, she's the realest person that was in my corner, and now I have to do what it takes to become a real man and become a better person, basically. Because if I don't, then I don't know, But I do. I have to show her love. I have to be a good person towards her, and she means the world to me. So, yeah. You're a very funny girl. I will say that you're very funny. So you think that I'm gonna go back to being the way how I was when everything settles back down? See, that's what a lot of people think. A lot of people think in their heads, they think that, but what they don't understand is that no, at the end of the day is even if this situation didn't happen like where it goes bad, right? I would have to change anyways, because the way how I was living, it wasn't a good way of living. So I would have to heal. I would have to change anyways. I would have to become a better person anyways. So it's not that I'm gonna go back to, the exact same. Is I would have to change anyways. That's just me being realistic with you. So yeah, you're very funny that you think that, because a lot of people think the same way you think. And it's not true. Not at all. Not one bit. Danielle, exactly. Everybody complains about everything about me. If I move left or if I move right, they have a problem with it. Everyone has a problem with everything about me. Everyone. I'm talking about everyone. Even people in real life, they have a problem if I say this or I say that or I say whatever. They have an issue with it. Like, it takes these people 2 seconds to just go madness on me and try to use their power or authority on me and everything they can to try to break me down and tear me down. I don't understand why people think like that. I don't understand why people are trying me like that, But I've been known, and I always said this. There are good people out there. There are very good people out there, but it's very wicked out here. Very wicked. But there are very good people out there. I will say there are good people out there, but yeah. I can't believe what's going on. I can't. Hey, that's what happens though. It is what it is. I always had to, always had to go through trials and tribulations and the worst of the worst. But I always say, everything happens for a reason. And I can't go through things that I can't handle. Every trial I go through is because I could handle it. If I couldn't handle it, then it's just not meant for me. But if it's in my divine purpose in life and it's in my walk of life, it's because I can handle it. So, I'm okay. I'm not like all bad and down about it, but I'm okay. I'm all right. Guys, in my foot, oh my God, my foot still feels the same, and it's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I don't know why it's still like that, but it feels like it's 3 weeks. By the way, a lot of people said something bad about my earrings, my gold earrings. but it seemed like a lot of people liked them. Like a lot of people were saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get them." I've had people call me saying that I'm gonna get them and I'm gonna look good in them. And I was like, okay, you know, like apparently my earrings, I set a trend with my earrings. A lot of people were hating, saying like, take that off. It looks like a Band-Aid. But a lot of people liked it. They liked it. They loved it. So, by the way, I'm still taking care of Jit. He's right there. And Yoda, I'm taking care of him. I take very good care of my pets. Very good care of my pets. One thing about it, yes, Jit is my fiance's pet, but I've been taking very good care of him. Very good care of him. And Yoda, I've been taking very good care of Yoda too. Actually, Yoda and I have been getting a relationship again because he's starting to come back around me and purring around me. It hasn't been like that for a while since I've had a baby. But now he's starting to purr around me and so that I don't know how to make that. That means that they're comfortable and that they like they're comfortable where they're at and they like being around. So, yeah. So I've been hit up by the team, by Aiden. They think they have someone lined up for me. I don't know if that's actually gonna happen for real. So we're gonna see if that happens. If it does happen, it happens November 7th, I think. So that might happen, that might not happen. I'm not sure. We have to check. I think you're manifesting getting Kayla back, but by saying fiance. Yes, you're very smart. The tongue is very powerful. Kayla is my fiance, and she will forever be my fiance. You should send her flowers with a heartfelt note. I hope she takes you back. I believe that's your person, even though the ups and downs. She is my person, even though I went through ups and downs myself personally, and she's definitely my person. She's the realest person in the corner. She's done everything for me. She wants to help me with everything. She's just an amazing woman all around. I have nothing to say anything bad about her. I love her so much. She's the best woman I've ever met in my whole entire life. I will send her flowers, but right now she's at a different person's house. So right now, because her parents are out of town, so I will show her love and I'll give her nothing but love. I'm gonna speak to her dad. When I speak to her dad, I'm gonna talk to him man to man and say, hey, listen, I'm not gonna do this because he thinks this is like a rodeo, like it's back and forth, like a spinning wheel. He thinks it's back to back to back, I just keep telling her to go, and then she goes back to his house, and then all the system repeats and repeats. That's what he thinks. So I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna dress casual and be a nice person. I'm gonna talk to him like man to man and tell him, hey, listen, this time this is not gonna happen, and I promise you, she's in my hands, and she's gonna be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be all right. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to her. So I'm a changed man. It's not that I never wanted my son. That is not true. That is not what happened. I want my son. I'm gonna become a way better dad, and I don't think people understand that. I am gonna literally, I'm gonna be there for their life, and I want my wife back, my fiance back, and I want to be a great dad. I want to be a good dad. That's all I want to be. I want to be a good dad. I want my wife back. I want all that back. I want my family back so we can have a good life and stop all these shenanigans that I was doing for this past week. No more of that. I'm done. I'm home alone. I've been home alone for like 3 days, and I've been feeling good, but I've been having a space that I needed. But literally, I need my family back. I need my family back because that's what's important in my life. Nothing else is important in my life but my family. Nothing. Yes, I'm thinking with every dimension I can. Listen, I need to be with my son. I need to be with my fiance, my wife, my soon-to-be wife later in life. Okay, I'm gonna talk to her dad and have a man-to-man conversation with him, and I'm gonna do everything I can to get my wife back. I'm gonna become a better dad. I'm gonna become a better fiance, husband. I'm gonna become a better man. I'm literally gonna become a better man, and that's all I'm gonna do. I don't want to do all this stuff where I have other people over, nothing like that. No, I want a fixed home. I want a good home. I want a family home. That's what I want. And that's all I'm asking for. That's all I want. Seriously. That's it. That's it. Look, I used to think being the villain was cool, the Joker, all that. It's not cool. I need to be the hero. I need to protect and serve and secure. I need to be there with my family, and I need to show that I am a good dad, and I am a good man, and I'm a good civilian, and I'm a good husband at that. Being a good husband is very important. When you're a good husband, you get all the good fruit from life. I've been picking on the bad fruit for these past weeks. I don't want them. Karma hit me, and now my eyes are wide open. I have my third eye open. I want to change. I want to become a better man. I'm on my third day of sobriety. I'm doing everything I can. I've been talking to Kayla, communicating with her, saying, look, listen, I'm going to change. I want her. I'm actually going to change this time for real, because the things that I'm going through right now, it's all because of what I went through these past weeks. And I would have never went through this if I was with my fiance or if I was with my kid. I would have never went through this. Never have gone through this. I made these mistakes. Now I got to fix them. It's going to take a little bit, but I need to fix them. I need to do everything I can to fix these mistakes and become a better man, okay? I was low-key kind of not there these past few weeks. I wasn't there. Now you guys see that I'm fully there. I'm fully wide awake. I see what's going on. I see the problems. And now I definitely want to fix all that. I made a lot of mistakes. It is what it is. Everyone says, oh, every human makes mistakes. Yeah, but guys, I made mistakes that just wasn't supposed to happen. And to be honest with you, these mistakes happened because I was picking from the bad fruit. I need to show love to everybody. I show love to single moms, but no, I need to do more than that. I need to actually be a dad. I need to become a better person. I need to actually, be there for my fiance. I need to do what's important for me in life so I could actually succeed in life. And that's what it is. I need to succeed with the people that I love and the people that are around me. This house is very big. It's meant for, me and my family. I'm here home alone. The house is spotless clean, but I don't have my loved ones next to me. I don't have anyone next to me. The only people I have next to me is myself and my thoughts. And to be honest, this house, I love it so much, but I got this house. Why? To be a family. That's why I got this house. So I could be a family man. That's why I got this house. I didn't get this house to be alone. I got this house to be a family. I got this house when Kayla was pregnant, okay? That should tell you enough. So, yeah, it's very important for me. Whatever, you're 100% right. I'm going to change. I'm going to do everything I can. I'm going to become a better person. I'm going to do everything I can, right? And I'm not going to have anybody over until I heal completely and I change completely and I'm back to square one where I'm just, keep going on my journey and keep on, becoming a better person and a better person and a better person. It's exactly what I'm going to do, okay? You have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about. Trust me, I promise you that. Nicole, man, listen, I'm going to block you and move on. Who are you to tell me I didn't change? Man, I've been healing by myself alone for 3 days. Literally, I know it's been very short notice and stuff like that, but Kayla, I want her back, and then I also want my kid back. Who are you to tell me anything about that I didn't change? Girl, man, listen, let me tell you something. You watch me. You only see what I show you. I did change. For you to tell me to sit there and tell me I didn't change is crazy. It's diabolical. Seriously, I did change. I understand you can't change in a couple of days. I understand that. Trust me, I believe that. I understand what you're saying. But when I tell you that I did change, yes, I did. But it takes some time. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I need some time to heal. I need some time to actually be myself. I did change. What do you mean? People don't know me like that. I did change. Julie, this is going to be something that's a work in progress. This is not something that's easy. Number one, I wasn't miserable. Obviously, it was my fault. Look around. Anyone around me? No. Obviously, you start realizing, oh, yeah, you're the problem. It's nobody else. I'm the problem. I'm the reason why. I'm the issue. It's nobody else. I have to fix what I have to fix because I have to man up and be a dad and have a wife and, be there for them. Okay? And that's something that I wasn't doing. I need to fix that. I'm the one that needs to fix that. Nobody else needs to fix that. I got to fix that. I'm the reason all that happened. Okay? So that's what's going on. So if you think I didn't change, okay, that's fine. But it takes a couple of days to change. And watch, you see, I changed. It takes days, sometimes a month, just so they can see that you changed. I changed, and I'm gonna go by it. I'm gonna change. I'm right now going through a journey, and the reason why I was miserable wasn't because nobody else. It was because I was miserable, and that's why I need to fix that, and I need to become a better human being. And that's all I gotta do is become a better person. Once I become a better person, then that's when things could go, the way how I want them to be. Be around my wife and my kid. My son, my beautiful son that I love so much. I need to do that. I need to fix that. Because obviously, I made a mistake. I made plenty of mistakes, like everybody else mistakes. I made the mistake. Nobody else made the mistake. I made the mistake. So I got to fix it. Nobody else has fixed it. I got to fix it. What's crazy is you had a rough upbringing, which I did, and now you're putting your... Hala, you're right 100%. I do know how it feels. It's a very bad feeling. I grew up without a dad, and it was just my mom, single mom, and it was not easy. It was very hard. I grew up in a very bad environment where it wasn't upbringing, no motivation, no nothing. I always wish I had a dad, always did. So I'd go fishing with them. So, there's like little things like dads will do, bring it to boats and stuff like that, have a good time. When I was a little kid, I used to wonder all these my friends would have dads, and I used to wonder yo, they have a cool life because they have a dad. So you're right. I need to step up and be a man and be a dad. And I know how it feels to not have a dad. It's not a good feeling at all. It's not a good feeling. And I know how it feels, Hala. I know how it feels. So I have to do what it takes for me to actually break that curse to where I am there for my kids. You know what I'm saying? I have to make sure of that. You don't change in 3 days. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I changed in 3 days. I'm not saying that, love. I'm saying that I need to change. I'm saying that I'm going to change. I'm saying that. I'm saying that I'm going to heal by myself alone. I already got contacted by people saying that they want to come over and this, that. No. I don't want that. I want to heal and I want to change. I want to become a better man. And I need to think throughout everything that I'm going to do, and I need to become a better man and a better dad. I need to actually be there present, and I need to show that I'm a provider. I can provide security, safe, all that. That's what I have to do, So, I'm going to talk to her dad like a man to man, and I'm going to do everything I can. So this is not a revolving door. This is not going to keep happening no more. It's not going to keep happening anymore. This time, if there's an issue, we just talk it out. That's it. Communication's key in a relationship. Is it not? So that's what, guys, I'm not saying I changed in 3 days, but my eyes woke up, okay? I see things for what they are, and I actually do want to change. I want to become a better man and become a better dad. I do want to change. You have no idea what I'm going through. I'm going through a lot, okay? I'm being targeted in the worst way possible. A lot of people don't understand that, but trust me, I am. And I want you guys to know that, yes, you can't change in 3 days, but you can definitely start changing in 3 days. It's called a start. You have to start somewhere, right? Am I wrong? You have to start somewhere. You have to. Nicole, I won't do that to you. I'm not going to do that because, anyways, you can make another one and watch me. But I'm saying, I know you don't care, but because you could always get another one. I understand that. But what I'm saying is I understand people don't change in 3 days. I get it. I get it. It was the way how you kind of said it. You see how the last person, how they said it? They didn't say it so mean. I understand that, even though they laughed. But yeah, I'm saying that I'm starting to change to become a better person. You have to start somewhere, Nicole. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. I'm starting somewhere. Starting from scratch. I'm going to become a better man. That's what I'm doing. Nothing else. That's all I said. Nicole, I appreciate you understanding and knowing that I do want to change. It doesn't happen overnight. I have to actually do it. I have to make it happen. And not only for people to see, but to show for myself and to see that I could really do this. And no matter what happens, is that I know I got myself, I got my back, and I know the real ones. There's not a lot. Keep my circle very small. Don't let anybody just come into my life. Protect my energy. Don't drain my energy because my energy has been drained. Don't go through what I went through in the past. Look, it's so funny. After I changed, look, my life has gotten so much better. There's no knock on my door anymore. There's nobody coming at me no more. There's nobody doing anything to me anymore. No agents, no nothing. How you doing, buddy? Hey. And just become a better person. Look, you see how now that I'm becoming a better person, now everything good's happening to me. And that's what's important. Just get back on my feet and just become a better person. That's all I have to do. Don asks, are you really willing to put the time in and wait and really change, not get fed up after a week because things are not happening on your time? I learned patience is a virtue. I learned that things are not on my timing like I used to think. I used to think everything was on my timing. I have to be more patient. I have to become a better man. I have to be a better man at the end of the day. I learned that patience is a virtue. I learned that everything comes in waves, everything comes in length, and not to be excited over little things like instant gratification, and to be excited for myself, and to learn that I can do it. I can do it. I've done it before. I can do it again. I just can't slip. I can't do anything like that. I gotta do what's right for me and what's important for my life, and because my life right now is just. Your life could be in shambles. But my life is getting a lot better when things are not happening to me anymore. Nothing's happening to me anymore. I just got to fix a couple things. But look, no one's knocking on my door. No one's doing anything to me. There's nobody watching me, nothing. So I'm doing a lot better. I will say so. A lot better. Exactly. Protect your energy and your family and home. That's what's most important. Don't let outsiders in your head. I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. I'm going to do what's best for me. Look at me. I'm looking a lot better. A lot better. When I was just letting people, come around, bro, what was going on there? Look at me. Look at my face. I look full. My face looks full again. I look a lot better. Way better. Just, man, I don't know. Like I said, there's good people out there, man. There's a lot of good people out there, but I only met one, and that's my fiance. Obviously my kids, but there's good people like you too, Nicole. You're a good person. But yeah. I don't know. It's crazy out here, y'all. It's crazy. Your best move would be to focus on real life. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's very true. Real life is where my problems are at. That's really what's going on. It's not on the internet. It used to be. Now it's real life. Not social media. Fix yourself. Go be a volunteer kid and stop until you go back to your negative self. Ghost, I agree with you 100%, and I appreciate your positive words. I could literally cry right now the way how you just said something so real. Yeah, you're 100% right. I like Snapchat because it's somewhere where I can vent and somewhere I can vlog and talk about my life. I enjoy Snapchat. But, my problems are in my real life, and things I have to fix is in my real life, not on the internet. That's the truth. Fly, you are getting older, and your kids, when they get older, they will see these videos and think twice of how you act on the internet. Pray you change or work things out with your family, your baby, and your daughter too. Yes, hopefully everything comes back like a puzzle piece and everything. It's just beautiful. It happens, and everything is just the same. I want everything to be good. I want life to be good. I want everything to be great. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, that's basically what I want to happen, you know, basically. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Have you ever thought about things that? Yeah, I have thought about it, and it has been something that, yeah, but my problem is not that big. It's not as big as people think it is. It really isn't. I don't really have a problem at all. My problem really is the fact that I am just, I'm just going through something that has me in deep trance. I don't really want to talk about it, but yeah. Guys, I know there's nothing wrong with me. It's not like that. Trust me, people think it is, but it's not. Look, one thing about me is very easy for me to stop. Like, I noticed one thing that when I'm going through my sobriety journey, people think that I'm still like whatever. But I'm a very honest person. I tell people the truth. I'm not, I'm really not. Of course, like, I have Yoda, what are you doing? My cat, he's acting up. But guys, I'm being honest, I'm being truthful. I don't do nothing wrong. I really don't. People think I do, but I don't. And it's just like, I don't know why people think that I'm like, I need that type of stuff. I don't. My problem is not that deep. It's not that big of an issue. It really isn't. It's not. I mean, it would be nice to go there because like less responsibilities and stuff like that. But no, it's not. Trust me, I have no issues. So I got roses in the front of my house, which is kind of weird, right? I don't know, but I don't know where they came from or anything like that, but I'm gonna throw them out. I don't know where those came from, but yeah. I wonder who sent me. Yeah. How would they know how to send it to me? Hey, how would they know where to send it to? That was so weird. It was so weird. I went to go do something, and I saw it in my front yard. I was like, what? So strange, right? That was so weird. Extremely weird. I wonder who had brought that to me. Because, like, it was right in front of my gate. I went to open my gate. I was going to do something. And then I saw that. I was like, yo, I see roses and stuff like that. I'm like, I thought it was my wife that sent the roses, but I don't think it was. I'm still trying to get on my wife's good side. But it was definitely someone. I wonder who it was. Oh, thank you so much for the healing hugs. That's very much needed. Jit, what you been doing, buddy? No, you've been eating. Go ahead, eat your food. Eat your food. Eat your food. Good job, buddy. He's been doing so good. He's been eating a lot. He's been eating more than Yoda, which is not likely to be like that. But hey, I'm not complaining. I could go to the place and say that I want to marry her and she could be my wife. It's that easy. By the way, when I call her my wife, is because in the power of the tongue is very important to say, hey, that's my wife. Hey, that's my that's my girl, that's my wife. I can say that. I literally can say that if I want to. I'm just letting you know. Oh man, come on, man. Don't tell me that. Guys, I want to be alone. I want to be healed. I want to just be by myself. I don't want nobody. I don't want no energies around me. I just want to heal alone and just be by myself. I messed up in the beginning. I did a lot of things that I wasn't supposed to do, but I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to become a better man. So this person's saying I don't have a wife. Ma'am, can I be honest with you? I'm engaged and I do have a wife. Yes, you're right. I'm not married completely yet, but I could get the paperwork and get married as soon as possible if I wanted to. It's very easy. It's not that hard. And I just say wife because you guys understand, I've had a long-term relationship with this person. I also engaged this person, gave this person a ring. When you engage somebody, you're promising them to get married with them, like one day. Okay, so technically I do have a wife, and I say wife because
to me, I look at her like she's my wife, okay? Look, I'm about to go to sleep because I want to fix my sleeping schedule, but, you know, these comments, you know, kind of be getting to me a little bit, saying I don't have a wife. I have a wife, you know. Her name is Kayla. That's my wife. I engaged her because I promised her that I'm going to marry her one day. That's my wife. She's my wife, okay? Hey, that's not true at all. I'm going to be back with my fiance very soon. Matter of fact, my wife. But the thing is that, like, I just have to fix a couple things, and then I'm going to be back with her very soon. I just got to fix a couple things, you know? You know, I made a couple mistakes, and it is what it is, but I know that she's for me, and I want to be with her, and I want to keep on being a family man, and I want my son. I love my son. I'm going to do everything I can just to be with my son and be with my wife. Matter of fact, I don't give up that easy, okay? So, you know, I'm gonna do everything I can to be back with my wife and make all the puzzle pieces come back together. So, your message, you know, I see what you did there. Good one. I'm not gonna lie. That one got to me. That one definitely got to me. But you know what? You see. Yeah. You know, look, I don't know why people keep commenting this. Serena, do you not understand? That is my wife. I'm going to be back with my wife. I will be back with my wife. All these people commenting all these negative things and saying this and that about me, I don't think people understand how serious I take this one. That is my wife, okay? She has my kid and everything, okay? I'm going to be back with her very soon, okay? I just need to work on some things, and I'm going to be back with her, okay? I'm going to have to become the solution man very soon, and that's pretty much it. But Serena, you telling me this and telling me that you know, that I'm not going to be back with her, yeah, you know, that I'm not with her, that, you know, that is not cool, you know? I understand that is what's going on right now, and it's just like, that's the truth and everything. But Serena, what you don't understand is that I love her a lot. Yeah, and I don't think people understand that. That's going to be, you know, she's going to be my girl forever. You see, even, okay, so somebody agrees and understands me. Like, even if, like, let's just say I have, like, a crush on somebody. I want to call them my wife or something like that. Let's just say you could do that. I could literally say, I could call, like, a celebrity. I could be like, hey, that's my wife. You know, I could do that. Literally, I could do that. Like, bro, like, just let me do what I have to do at the end of the day. That's my wife, and that's just, like, the power of me. Like, if I want to say that's my wife, that's my wife. I don't understand, like, why people have such an issue with me calling her my wife. That part I don't understand. She's my wife, and I'm going to get her back, and I want her back. I love her, okay? I want to be with her. You don't understand, like, Kayla, she's a real one. Okay, she's a real one on my side, and I realize that. My eyes are wide open. And when I was at my mom's house and she was there, like, bro, I literally, like, she was there by my side whenever, like, things, you know, went, you know, like, I've always done things for Kayla, you know, like, as a man, I got her anything she ever asked for, and, you know, she is a good woman. I want to still be a man to her. I want to be her fiance. I want to marry her one day. I just want a good life with her. You know, I want to talk to her dad and have a man-to-man conversation, and so it's not a revolving door, so he doesn't think that, like, it's going to happen this time again, next time, there's going to be a next time and next time. No. Like, this time I'm being serious. Like, you know, if anyone's going, I'm probably going to get, like, a B&B or, like, you know, something like that. Like, no, she's my wife. Like, she is my wife. I love her a lot, and I actually think she's a great woman, and I think she's amazing, and I would love to be with her again, and I care about her so much, and I care about her well-being. And guys, you guys gotta understand, she's my fiance. I promise to marry her one day. So, you know, just let it be, and that's it. You know, I have a lot of love for her, a lot. And right now I'm in my healing process, and I'm starting to realize that, you know, Kayla is the girl that I want. So that's that. So that's exactly what I was gonna do. I was gonna completely sage the whole home. I was gonna first I was gonna make sure that it was, deep scrub, deep clean, cleaned again, like how the maid cleaned it, because the house is still clean. But I was gonna get a deep scrub clean, and I was gonna hire someone to sage the house because the energies and everything. And Kayla is she's not having it. She said that she wants new energy, and you know what that means. Like, she's just not having it with this home. So she thinks like it's just like she basically just wants new energy. And as a man, I gotta do what I gotta do, and I gotta figure it out, and just do what a man does best. And I was literally gonna have someone sage the house. I sage the house, have all the spiritual things get away. Like, I was gonna do everything, all that. I was gonna get brand new stuff, all that, and but. All right, so this is gonna be funny. And it's crazy I didn't know this, but let's say you have an idea and it ends up being successful, right? Everyone's perspective is going to change on you, and everyone's view is going to change on you, and that's how you're going to be viewed now. Whether every second they watch, every hour they watch, that's how they're going to view you as. Let's say it's like super successful, it works, it gets semi-big or big, right? Huge. That's how they're going to perceive you as. So I like to look at myself like I'm an individual, not someone that's like, oh yeah, like I'm very well, known. And no, like at the end of the day, I'm an individual, and I just, sometimes I don't realize this, but I didn't know that, I have so much influence, and I have so many people that just watch me. I didn't know that. I honestly, I didn't know that, and sometimes it could be by the second, it could be by the hour, it could be whatever, yeah, it's very strange, being whatever, but at the same time, it's very cool, but basically what you do on here is basically what it is already in real life. What if you do what I do? Get it? Which is very unfortunate if you think about it. Gabrielle, thank you so much. You have such a pretty name. I just want to let you guys know this. Look, I was taught this. It's easy to make it, and it's hard to maintain. Maintaining is the hardest part. When you have to maintain it, it's, the come up is easy. The come up is the best part, because the come up is when you can tell your story and you can say, this happened to me. This, that's gonna forever be your story, and you're gonna love it. Now, the real problems come when you actually make it. So, you guys, there's a lot of things you guys probably, I could drop a lot of gems, but we'll have to see. I don't know. If you're doing good somewhere else, that doesn't mean you're doing good somewhere else. But you can make it to where you can multitask. But that's when you learn from your mistakes, and it's hard to do that. And you cannot be hard-headed. You have to be willing to learn. As a man, I can admit that I did wrong. I can admit that. As a man, I did. And I'm very, very sorry. I can admit to that. Amanda, I never said that you could change overnight. Okay, I understand that it takes time to be able to change. Okay, I never said that, oh, I'm going to change tomorrow or this is going to happen. I never once said that. I never once said that. Never did. You got to find a clip where I said that. I said I'm changing. I said I'm changed. I said that. But that's the truth. People have said that quite some time where they say like Jezebel, but like people have said that, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Okay, I want everyone to be honest. Do you guys think this is wrong? Let's say, I'm gonna make up a story. Let's say your significant other is going to her friend's house, right? And then her friend decides to invite people that are the opposite from them, right? And do you think that's wrong? I just, made up a story as an example. I just want to know what you guys think. Is that wrong or right? I already know, but I want to see. And be honest. Don't lie to me. Like, actually be honest and tell me the truth. I don't get excitement off doing that. And I still keep conversation with my lover. And we have intellectual conversations, so the spark is still there. I'm in my healing phase, and I'm in my healing era. And that's it.